Life is filled with highs and lows, sometimes beautiful, sometimes dark. Sometimes we come face to face with a huge mountain that seems too high to climb, too treacherous to comprehend. Araya McGarry has faced many mountains. Not only did she conquer them, she now stands on top and yells for all to hear, "I did it, and so can you." Courage and Grace proudly presents Araya's story. Hotel, your mom, your family rallied around you and supported you, and you also talked about different shelters that you could have gone to, which you encourage women to do. And so you rebuilt your life, and you're on the upswing. And then you're diagnosed with cancer. And you knew it was something you could survive all along, but the treatment was just horrendous. Share with us what you went through.
Well, this was after my brother had already gone through cancer, and my mother had just passed away from cancer. So cancer's like, oh, not again. And the chemo was so bad. Everybody takes chemo differently, and my non-Hodgkin's lymphoma was curable. They got it in time. But the chemo was really rough. I threw up 18 times a day for 10 days straight. They had to hospitalize me. But everybody around me gave me such hope that you can do it. If you can make it through the chemo, we don't want to cut it in half. Just, bite the bullet. You'll be okay. And I had such great faith in God. God already showed me I was going to be all right. And I promised him, I said, Lord, get me through this. I don't mind being sick. I don't mind being sick 18 times a day. But let me help somebody else go through it a little easier because I've already been there. So I promised I'd turn around and help people.
Yeah, that's what you shared with me, that you were laying on the bathroom floor after being sick, and you said, you know what, I can get through this, but now my life is going to be about helping other people.
In every area, yes, in every area.
And the doctors told you that you probably would never speak again, and here you are. Now I want to talk about what you're doing. You said at the beginning of the year you might be having your own radio show, and so I want you to share what you're doing now. It's just amazing to me.
Well, I think the best part of thriving and living our life is we're always going to be going through something. So why not turn it around and turn it to good so somebody else can be blessed by it? Because it's always like, okay, I'm going through this, I'm going to turn around and help somebody else. So when they told me they took out half of both of my lungs, my thymus, which is where the cancer started, the lining around my heart, disconnected half my diaphragm, and took out the left thoracic nerve to my vocal cord, and told me and guaranteed me I'd never be able to speak above a whisper, but your cancer is curable. So here's the good news, here's the bad news. And I just prayed at that moment. It's like, why not me? That's okay. I said, Lord, either heal my voice so I can live my life and do my business and have my career, and you get the glory. You don't need my vocal cord to heal my voice, or show me how to live my life without it. So either way, I was okay because my faith in God is so strong. So either way, I'm going to be fine. I'll have a good attitude, and that's everything. And it was about 6 months, 8 months later, it started to come back. So it's really in my chart that it's a miracle that I'm even speaking today. Not singing anymore, but at least I can talk to you. That means all the world today.
And your book, I Won't Survive, I'll Thrive, is an awesome book, and we are running out of time. Your name, Araya. It's a ray of light. I just think you are a ray of light, and I thank you so much for sharing your story. And in the back of your book, you have so much advice for people who just, can be sitting at home and say, you know what, I just can't take it anymore. What, in 30 seconds, what would you say to them?
You can do it. If we stick together and you help somebody else go through it, you can do it too. And that's what my radio shows are going to be all about. The resource center for people that can come together to help us each make it through another bad time.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for
joining
us today.